Hey everyone, hello, how's it going? We have returned, and I think it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I know I said I was gonna wait. I said I was gonna wait for the Xbox version, and I still am gonna play the Xbox version of this, but I figured why not prepare myself for what wonderful treasures and wonderful heartaches and wonderful ragey moments this game is going to provide me with. But we are here, we are back. How's it going, everybody? We're here, we're playing Crash Bandicoot. We're back, we're playing Crash Bandicoot again. But we are not playing Crash 1. We are not playing Crash 1. Because thankfully, we took everything in our personal being and we finished Crash Bandicoot. We finished the first one. And I said to myself, I'm not playing Crash anymore. I'm not playing this until the Xbox version comes out. Seeing as the Xbox version is not that far away, I figured, you know what? I'm going to prepare myself. I'm going to prepare myself for what I have to deal with. And I figured, what better way to do that than for the first time, the first time, number one time ever in the history of ever. The first time in the history of ever, I will be attempting to play Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. I have never played this game. I have never seen this game. I know nothing about it. The Xbox version is out. Well, I don't have, okay, well, the reasons I'm not playing the Xbox version is because I don't have money for it right now. Simple as that. I would be playing the Xbox version, but I am a little short on the money right now. And there's a couple other games that I need to get as well as Crash Bandicoot. I need to get Nier Automata that just came out on Xbox. I gotta get Crash. Spyro's coming out. Tomb Raider will be out pretty soon. Fighting EX Layer came out for PS4. So I definitely need to get Fighting EX Layer. I need to get Mario Tennis Aces. There's so much. There's so many games that I need to buy that I'll never have time to play. That's how we live, folks. So let's get started. Enough chit-chat. No more beating around the bush. We prepare ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Crash Bandicoot 2. Here we go. Let me know how the game audio sounds for you guys. Let me know how it looks. Let's see. I've never experienced this game before. I know only a little bit from Crash 1. I know about Aku Aku, I know about Cortex, I know about Crash, I know about Wumpa Fruit. So I'm assuming this is taking place right after the events of the first game, because I remember in the first game when we beat Cortex, he fell down, we were on the balloon, and we were like, ba ba da ba. Okay. Story. I must pay attention to story.
Crystals, of course. No.
1 year later. Space.
Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have...
Does that guy have a missile in his head?
You fool.
Am I seeing that right?
Do you think I'm
Am I seeing an
unaware of
actual
the
missile in this
situation?
guy's head?
If we don't have any frames left on the surface, then
I'm gonna clean my glasses off here. Make sure that I can actually see what I'm seeing here. Good old Crash. Look at this well animated Crash.
Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Oh my god, she talks. Alright. Alright, let's see how much different Crash 2 is from Crash 1. Alright. I can still jump. Okay. I can still spin. What other new features do I have? Okay. Alright, nothing new. Just seems like pretty much the same, so. Okay. Again, I beat the first Crash Bandicoot. I'm ready for anything. Controllers are smoother and better timed. Ah. One thing that I still believe that this game needs, that I really don't like the fact that it's not, I really wish this game ran at 60. Even on PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, this game doesn't run at 60. Which is shameful, personally. I find that quite shameful. The only reason I say that is because I don't know, I just want this game to run at 60. I would like that. I would like that very much. But sadly it does not run at 60. I wish it did though. I really wish it did. But yeah. So far it doesn't seem too crazy. I mean, I've never played this game before, so it's going to be a learning experience for everybody.
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help.
Same for Spyro.
Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go into Turtle Woods. Okay, we'll see. This will be like the first real level of Crash 2. Okay, you know this is a sequel. This is a gritty sequel when it starts at a level in the rain. It's a gritty sequel. No map this time. Map rooms instead. Much cleaner and loading faster. Ooh. I do like me some quick loading times. Let me actually, I'm gonna move my webcam down a little bit because it's covering up my Wumpa fruits. So I want you guys to be able to see how many Wumpa fruits I have. Because apparently Wumpa fruit is very important in this game. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Can I do something here? Is there something I can open? Okay. There's so much I don't know about this. All I know is just jump on the goobers and that's it. Jump on the goobers. Oh! Cool, we still have the bonus levels. I don't know why, but this map reminds me of a Contra map. I don't know why, but it does. Like, I see this and I think of Contra. Go back and press L1 or something? Okay. L1, R, oh! I can crouch! I can crouch! Oh. The one feature that honestly that would have been extremely helpful in Crash 1, a crouch. A crouch would have been phenomenal to have in Crash 1. There we go. I earned a trophy. I rode less traveled. Checkpoints in the bonus level? Okay, so far this doesn't seem too difficult. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Why is it the bonus levels? Run and press... Oh. Oh! Oh, okay. I can slide jump. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Learning stuff about the Bandicoot. Learning stuff about the Bandicoot. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the what's it called? The rolling slide in like Donkey Kong. I get you. Jump at the end of the slide. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Man, I can't wait till Spyro comes out because I'll actually know what I'm doing. I jumped at the end of the slide. Okay, first of all, I jumped at the end of the slide. I pressed jump. I pressed it. Again, how am I losing lives on bonus level? Like, am I that garbage at Crash Bandicoot that I lose lives at the bonus level? You missed it right before there, just storage delay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would, like I said, man, like, I would stream on Mixer too, but it's just, I wouldn't mind streaming on Mixer. It's just, like, nobody watches me on Mixer. Like, I maybe have, like, again, I don't have, like, a large group of people who watch me here on Twitch either, but, like, on Mixer, it's, like, almost non-existent. Yo, Dorak, what up, bro? What's up, dude? How are you? Okay. Okay. Stand up. Stand up. These birds confuse me. Just bought this game on Steam. Ah, nice. Didn't autocorrect. Yeah, dude. Everybody getting a little shot at the Bandicoot. Waiting to play, I guess. Nice. Yeah. This is my first time playing Crash 2. I've never played it. Like, I recently finished Crash 1 a while back, and I was gonna be patient and wait until the other ones came out on other platforms to try them out. But I'm like, you know what? I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna play them, and so that's why I'm playing them now. But apparently they're already out, and I didn't realize that, so I have horrible timing. But yeah, it's my first time playing Crash Bandicoot 2. I mean, I don't know if I can technically call this Crash 2 because, I mean, it's the remastered one and everything. This looks so good. It does. They did an extremely good job animating this game. It's like, it is very, very well animated. Which makes me really excited for the Spyro trilogy that they're doing. That's going to be out later this year. I think like next month it comes out is the Spyro one. Which I'm really, really excited for because that one I'm actually familiar with. I'm very familiar with. I'm very familiar with Spyro, so that'll be actually nice. But Crash Bandicoot, that's one I'm not too familiar with. Damn, it's not showing it's live on my Steam library. Steam, like, yeah, that's what's weird about Steam, man. It's like, sometimes it'll like, oh, the game comes out today, but apparently it doesn't go live, like, fully on Steam for, like, because I think, is it at midnight when the game launched? Because, yeah, if it's at midnight, like, most of the time, at least on Steam, from what I've seen, is, like, if a game doesn't go live at midnight, it usually doesn't go live until, like, 10 a.m., I think, like, Pacific or Eastern time, I'm not sure. But, yeah, some people may have to wait. Yeah, if you got the game on Steam, you may have to wait a little bit. Which sucks, man, because, like, I know a lot of people who are getting this specifically on Steam are going to have to wait until, like, the very next morning to play it, which is kind of a bummer, but I do hope you get to play it soon, and when you get to play it, I hope you enjoy it. So far, I mean, this game hasn't been too challenging as much as the first game, because, dude, Crash 1 killed me. That game literally destroyed my personal being. Because that game was hard. This one's surprisingly not so hard so far. Which I'm really hoping, I'm not saying that it's like, oh, I want, like, I remember playing the originals on the OG system. I never played them. I never, like, because I didn't have a PlayStation when I was a kid, so, but when the Crash Bandicoot games came out, I kind of missed out on them. I did play Spyro, and I loved Spyro. I thought Spyro was fantastic, but Crash Bandicoot was kind of the one that I missed out on. And I played it like its sequels, its non-like canon sequels, like Wrath of Cortex, Twin Sanity, and all that stuff. I played those, and they were okay. This one's hard to 100%? Really? I think Spyro was cool, but I always liked Bandicoot better. I feel you. I feel you. But yeah. Just like playing this and I'm just like, at least playing the first one, I realized why everybody was so... Before Bandicoot, it was Banjo-Kazooie on N64? Yes. Mm-hmm. Love me some... Again, this is just an opinion. This is just opinion, and I kind of... But I feel like Microsoft should, like, kind of, like, go the route of the Bandicoot. I feel like they should go the route of the Bandicoot and remaster. Kind of, like, make it look like how they did this game. I would really love it if they remastered Banjo-Kazooie. I would really, 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 really love... I would really, really love to see a Banjo-Kazooie remaster. That would be fantastic. Like, a really, really beautiful looking... A really beautiful looking Banjo-Kazooie, like, 4K, like, looking game with a huge budget and everything. Because, I mean, clearly they don't want to make a sequel to Banjo-Kazooie. Or a Banjo 3, or whatever they want to call it. But if that's the case, then just make a remaster the first one. Personally, you don't really have to remaster Tooie, but I know some people is like, well, if you're going to remaster Banjo-Kazooie, you got to do Tooie. Because real talk, Banjo-Tooie, although phenomenal game, personally, not as memorable as Banjo-Kazooie. I'll be the first one to admit that. It's a great game. I love it. Is it as memorable as Banjo-Kazooie? Some would say maybe. Myself, personally, I would say no. Not really. And again, I'm not taking anything away from the game. I'm just saying that you know, personally, I find if you're reaching Banjo had heart and great gameplay. Oh, well, of course, man. That was during the second golden age of Rare. That was back when they were just like, they were quintessentially like the best game developer like on the planet. Wow, that really didn't go. Oh, I forgot I had Aku Aku. Nice. But yeah, that was during the time where it's just like they could try any kind of like genre of game, and it's like it felt like they could do no wrong. It's like they tried the 3D platformer, they killed it. They tried fighting games, they killed it. They tried first-person shooters, they killed it. It's like there was literally nothing that these guys could hit. Can I move this? Oh, how do I move that? The golden age of Nintendo 64 and the RPS that came out of it were the awesome sauce, yeah. GoldenEye. Everybody tells me GoldenEye was really good, but that's like the... And again, people are baffled by this just because I collect video games and everything like that. When I tell them that's like the one... That's like the one N64 game I never played. I never played GoldenEye. And everybody's just like, oh, blasphemy, how dare you, sir? Abogolum, what's up, dude? Oh! I thought that was a door. Apparently there was no door. Even DK remakes were good on the N64. Yes. Some would say DK64 was a little bit too collectathon heavy. I would agree slightly, but I still I loved the heck out of some DK64, man. Like the DK rap, the level design, just how big that game was. It required the expansion pack for the first time. And WrestleMania, yeah, WrestleMania 2000 on N64 was the ish, my friend. Creating a wrestler in that game and having your own custom entrance and everything like that, it's just like, oh. Crap. But yeah. Yep, that's the one. Some would, like, personally, like, with me, when it comes to wrestling games, people would say it's, like, it's either WrestleMania 2000 or, like, WWF's Warzone. It's one of those two. Like, those are, like, the two, like, bell of the ball, like, best ones. Get my Wumpa fruit! Yeah. It's just like... That's why I'm really hoping that the rumors of the N64 Classic Edition are going to be a real thing. I really hope so. Nothing like making the newest member of DX, yes. And having him come out to X-Pac's music. X-Pac! Think you can tell us what to do? You better bow to the master. Suck it! I love that, man. That was just like... If you were a kid and you grew up during the Attitude Era of WWE wrestling, or WWF wrestling as it was back in the day, then you enjoyed real sports entertainment back in the day. Mainly just because I'm like a huge wrestling nerd. I really love wrestling. And that was just a golden age of wrestling for me. The McMahon's intro. No chance! That's what you got? Wait, which McMahon? Are you talking like Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon? I don't think Stephanie McMahon was in WrestleMania 2000. I know Shane was, and so was Vince. It's like, here comes the money. Here it goes. Money, money, money. That's the music that you play when you're ready to let the dollar drop. That's what you play. I don't know where you put that gem, Crash. I'm a little flabbergasted by how you did that. But Shane's intro music, but with DX intro. That was my character, I think. Nice. Let me see if I remember how my character's entrance was. I think my character came out as D'Lo Brown, but he came out to the Brood or Gangrel's music. So he's like, it was all like, rat rat, and he's going like this, like D'Lo Brown. It's like doing the head thing, and it's like this completely doesn't work or fit, but he's like, it looked cool to me, because I was a kid, I was a goober, so I'm just like, oh, this looks cool. It didn't look cool. It looked stupid. I remember the game too, because the game also had the wrestler, the Blue Meanie. Shoutouts to you if you remember who the Blue Meanie is. But yeah, man. I miss when wrestling games were like that. Now like wrestling games try to be too like it's weird to say they try to be a little bit too more simulator-ish or whatever. Still arcadey in some regards, but can I jump while I'm in there? Whoa! Okay. Okay, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. I've beaten the Turbo Tunnel in Battletoads. I can beat this. I can beat this. There you go. Cake. Cake. Nope. Arcade style was best. Yeah, dude. Did you ever play the actual like WWF arcade? Like the one that had like the digitized characters and everything like that, kind of like looked like old school Mortal Kombat. Like, dude, that was my jiggity jam back in the day. Like, I remember because it came out on the Super Nintendo too, and I think it only had like 6 or 4. Like, no, it had 6 characters. It had like Razor Ramon, Bret the Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Doink the Clown, and I think Lex Luger. And no, it had Yokozuna. No, the arcade version had Yokozuna, I think. But yeah. I like Triple H's intro with some of my characters. Yeah. What else? This one? Yeah, I had one. I had my local movie theater actual arcade game. Yes. Yeah. Seriously, man. If you want to remaster a wrestling game and bring something back from the old school days, bring that back, dude. That game would be like legit super fun to bring back. Just because it was like wacky and weird. It wasn't like all the other like realistic wrestling games. Like a good example of what that game was like in like a newer style game. It was crap. It was a good way to explain it. It was kind of like that game WWE All Stars, like that really arcadey wrestling game that came out on like the 360 and the PS3. It's kind of like that. It was kind of like that. It's just very over the top and very silly, but it was really fun. Which really makes me sad that they won't make wrestling games like that anymore. Because, like, I don't know if you ever played WWE All Stars, but that game was fun. It's like probably one of like the hypest wrestling games ever made. Don't want to get hit. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. It is really disheartening seeing Crash dead in the water. Like, I don't know what it is about video games when they make a character that loses a life in the water, but it's like one of the most saddening things to see. Like the first time I played Mario 64, and I went into Jolly Roger Bay for the first time, and I didn't realize that Mario had an air meter, and I saw him drown for the first time. That straight up traumatized me as a kid. I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? It's like, and then it's just like, haha, you lose a life, just try again. And I'm like, no, I'm still trying to cope with what I just saw. Man, Kirby games are good. True. Very true. Favorite Kirby game? What's your favorite Kirby game, computer nerd? Lay it on me. What's your favorite Kirby game? What game do you love with the Kirby? What Kirby game is your end all be all favorite? Is it Kirby's Dream Land? Kirby's Superstar? Kirby's Dream Course? Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards? Nightmare in Dreamland? Hey guys, just so you know, right now, on GameStop's website, if you haven't had the chance to... I've been playing Kirby Superstar on the SNES Classic Mini thing. Good thing you brought that up. For those of you who wanted an NES Classic Edition, like the NES Mini, that weren't able to get one and you didn't want to pay the ridiculous pricing of scalpers out there, it's actually going to be re-released like on June 29th, technically today. It'll be out and available. So hopefully, if you're not like me and you won't be able to get it because you don't get paid until next week, try to get one for yourself, because I sadly will not be able to, and I really hope that they don't all sell out and I'm able to get one, because god dang it, man. I missed the ball on the first row and I'm going to probably miss the ball on this one. It's going to suck so bad because I really want to get one. Like, because I have the SNES one, but I really, really wanted the NES one. I really wanted the NES one. But just, good luck. But yeah, if you go to GameStop's website right now, you can actually pre-order it and actually put it in your cart and buy it. So if you've been wanting to get one, now's the opportunity to do so. So just a little heads up for any fellow people who wanted to do that and grab themselves one. So there you go. And yo, real talk, can we just establish something real quick? Yo, the lighting in this game, top notch. Like, straight, real talk. Lighting in this game is pretty godlike. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's one thing I will absolutely, completely commemorate any kind of like piece of media, whether it be video game, movie, or television show. But if your lighting is like god tier, then you have something special. And the lighting in this game is stupid good. I really love the lighting in this game. Like, the shadows look really good. Like, the way like the actual sunlight like kind of heightens the color of Crash's like fur and everything like that. Just, it's legit super, super good. Just a big fan of that. Real big fan of that. Like, the shadowing and everything like that is just, it's gorgeous. The game is presented to you in full 4K. Like they say in the commercials. Really? A turtle with buzzsaws? Get out of here, video game. Video game, you're drunk. What's with all these dang armadillos? I say that as soon as I walk into one. Shame. Shame, I say. Oobity god. Okay, let's try this sprout. Let's see what this... More buzzsaw turtles. Alright, cool. Can I spin hurt the turtle? I can. Aha! Yes, I can. Nice. Okay. You gotta learn the strats, ladies and gentlemen. Learn the strats. I'm glad I hit that checkpoint. I'm very glad I hit that checkpoint. It is very disheartening seeing those turtles with the buzzsaws on their back. It really is. Well, I know you jump when I press the jump. Crash. We had a good thing, buddy. You and I were doing okay. I'm over here, you know, picketing and telling people that you're gonna be in Smash Brothers. So I would appreciate it if you actually cooperated with me, and when I actually press the jump button, you jump. Can you do that for me, Crash? Can you please? Can you please do that for me? I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I still stand by my statement, by the way. A lot of people think I'm still crazy for thinking that there's a possibility that Crash Bandicoot will be in Smash Brothers Ultimate. I disagree. I still think it's a definite possibility. Again, because they're just like, they pretty much said, is like, look, everybody is here. I get that. I understand that every character that has been in Smash Brothers is in Smash Brothers. Totally understand that. Totally get it. But they also said, like, don't expect a lot of downloadable characters in the future. So that's not necessarily them saying that they're not going to have downloadable characters in the future. That's them just saying this, like, don't expect a lot of them. And I feel like, just off the top, I feel like right now the roster itself for Smash Brothers Ultimate sits at about 60, I believe it's 64 or 65 characters. 65. And I feel 65 is a good number. It is a well fleshed out number, but I feel that they may stretch out the main roster of the actual game to about, I'm going to say to about 70 characters. I feel like Smash Brothers Ultimate will have about 70 characters in total. And with those 70 characters, I'm going to say you're probably going to get some characters from, like, other games. I'm going to say first from other Nintendo games. So probably the first character that you're probably going to get somebody from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You're probably going to either get Rex or Pyra. Me. You'll probably see Rex or Pyra in Smash Brothers Ultimate as a playable character. Let me see, who else? A lot of people are wanting Shovel Knight in the game. Yeah, there's 65 characters in Smash Brothers Ultimate. So I feel like they're going to stretch that out to about 70 characters in total. There will more than likely probably be 70 characters in the game after launch. Because, like, 65 might be, like, that's what you're getting with the base game right now. That's what you're going to get base game right now. 65 characters. We will get some downloadable characters in the near future. Dang it. And I do believe that a few of them will be Nintendo staple characters. I'm going to say maybe... They said pretty much, they said, I hope you won't be upset, but the lack of newcomers since we brought everyone here. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, because after, like I said, they're at 65 right now. And I feel like they're going to max out about 70 characters. I feel like that's the best way to, like, fully maximize this roster. It's like 65 characters. That should be good. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you my completely random just choices of characters that I feel will make it into Smash Brothers Ultimate on the Wii, or not the Wii U, the Switch. These are just my random guesses of characters, guest characters. Let me say that. I will say this: my top 5 guest characters that have not been announced probably won't get announced, but I feel there's a possibility that they will make it into Smash Brothers Ultimate. As a heck getting characters. But let's be real here. I think people who are going to look at this for, like, tournament play and everything like that are going to be all like, well, I can't wave dash or L cancel properly anymore, blah, 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 and everything like that. And honestly, because people have asked me, it's like, do you think people who are hardcore into Melee are going to like this game? Personally, I don't care. I don't care if Melee players like this or not. They can stick to their CRTVs and they can keep playing Melee. I am going to play this game much like I play every other Smash game. It doesn't matter to me. Like, on a competitive level, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I've played Smash competitively. Not well, but I've played it. And, exactly. Those are just the Melee Elite Airheads. And that was the one thing that I remember, because a lot of people were saying, is like, what happens if we get, like, a Melee HD on Switch or something like that? People was like, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool to get a Melee HD. But I can guarantee you the Melee hardcore fan base that loves this game will not play it. The only reason why I say they won't play it, because I feel with it being an HD re-release or something like that, since they're so used to playing it on a CRT TV, I feel like there will be like some form of like a slight delay, like a one-off frame delay in certain things that they do, and because of that fact, they won't play it. And that's what I feel like they generally would do. It's like, screw this, I'm gonna go back to the GameCube version because there's no reason to play this one. Stick to the CRTVs and all that stuff. But like I said, myself personally, I don't really doesn't matter to me if Melee players don't play Ultimate. The fact is that it's Smash. Every character is in this game, and Crash Insane Trilogy coming to Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I think it's actually already out on the Switch or on the Xbox and the Switch. If it is, you guys should go download that. It's pretty good. It is a fun game. And if you're like me, who have never played the game before, then this is right up your alley. Because this is my first time playing Crash Bandicoot 2! Oh! Whoa! Haha! On my half-frame wave dash didn't come out of Melee HD. Bad, exactly. They'd have to straighten up, make the game exactly like the GameCube version. Exactly. And it wouldn't work. And Melee players would not play it because of that fact. So, like I said, myself personally, doesn't matter. I play the game for fun. I haven't played Smash competitively in, Jesus, I can't even think. I think the last time I played Smash competitively was, like, I think a couple months after Smash 4 came out. That was the last time I played Smash competitively. And since then, I have not touched it competitive-wise. Since then, so. Because again, I'm excited for the newcomers coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate, or the returning characters and everything like that. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. But knowing myself, I'm probably just going to play the same characters that I always play. I'm going to play Mario. I'm going to play Bayonetta. I'm going to play Cloud. I'm going to play Ryu. I'm going to play... I'm probably going to play... Well, I'm going to definitely play Peach. And now that Daisy is an Echo character, I'm going to play as Daisy. Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to try to remember how to play Ice Climber. Because I know Ice Climber was a big character that I was a really, really big fan of in Melee. Which I know it won't have everything that it did have in Melee, but I am excited to do that. I like that they've reworked Donkey Kong, so I may actually play Donkey Kong. So I will hold the beef to the side with me and Donkey Kong, and I might actually play Donkey Kong. Competitive Smash until the just motivation comes back. I feel you, dude. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I like playing competitively. I enjoy it. But it's one of those things. I don't know if it's just the FGC community or the Smash community, or let me rephrase that, the competitive Smash community, that make it like this. But it's just like there's something just very toxic about some of those communities. The fur looks way more detailed? Yes, because it's in full 4K. That was one of their selling points for this game. Now in full 4K, experience Crash Bandicoot like you've never experienced it before. No. What the heckin' checkin'? Heckin' checkin'. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, back to my list of 5 characters that I don't expect, but I feel will make it into Smash Brothers. They kind of already took one of them out of there, because I was hoping that Bomberman. I did the same thing again. I thought Bomberman was actually going to be able to make it as a character in Smash Brothers. He technically is in Smash Brothers Ultimate, but he's an assist trophy. So, maybe next time, buddy. Maybe next time, Bomberman. Like, Konami's like, look, you got Snake back in the game. You don't need Bomberman. So first pick would be, as you already know, because I keep up with the conspiracy theories. Because I keep up with the crazy conspiracies. Crash Bandicoot, I still stand to the T. I feel Crash Bandicoot will be in Smash Brothers. I genuinely feel that Crash will be in it. Why do I feel like Crash Bandicoot will be in it? It's because Crash Bandicoot is going to be... His games are going to be on a Nintendo platform, which... Yeah, apparently people really hate Bayonetta in the tournament scene because Bayonetta's too good. And I hear that and I think to myself, well, duh. She's Bayonetta. Of course she's good. Where in your mind did you think that Bayonetta was not going to be good? Like, in what reality did you think that the Umbra Witch, Bayonetta, would not be good in Smash Brothers? Like, where do you get this science? I got the gem! But yeah, so Crash Bandicoot is one. Next character, the only reason, again, this is another reason why I'm thinking this, because I feel like anytime one company does something with another company, it only proves that they're also talking about other possibilities as, like, hey, what about we try this together or something like that. And this is small, itty bitty, this teeny tiny possibility. And that possibility is because Nintendo and Microsoft have been kind of buddy-buddy with their whole cross-platform thing. I really humbly feel that there is a good chance one of the reasons that they're doing this is not only just to get the whole cross-play thing working, it is because I feel that Xbox and Phil Spencer and all those guys really want to try to get Banjo-Kazooie in Smash Bros. That's like, I truly feel like that's what they're gonna do, because I've even seen Phil Spencer's even gone on record saying that he would love to see Banjo in Smash. Like, he's even told them himself directly that is like, if you could put Banjo in Smash, we would love that. Absolutely. So I genuinely feel that is a possibility. That is something that could be in the works. That there is a chance we could see Banjo and Kazooie. Maybe not even Kazooie, just Banjo. But we may see them in the game. There's a good chance that could be a thing. That could be a thing. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Banjo and Kazooie. Let me see. Look at the fur on Crash. I know, it's really good, right? Like I said, probably Rex or Pyra from Xenoblade 2. Probably should have waited. How do I hit him? I guess I gotta wait for the nitro boxes. You're a crazy one, Ripperoo. Wow, I can't believe I dodged that. Alright. Why did I have to say something? Why did I have to say anything? Why? Why? I could have just kept my mouth shut. I could have kept my mouth shut and be like, hey, I beat the boss, guys. Like, how come he touched me there and I didn't get hurt? Okay, alright, learn the pattern, learn the pattern. Bounces on the squares. Okay. And then he does the nitro boxes. I don't know his pattern. How am I supposed to beat this thing? Okay, and then pop. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm learning. Okay. You know, it would have been okay if he would have just killed me as soon as he touched me, but apparently he doesn't kill you when he touches you. It's the boxes that kill you. I don't know the Bandicoot that well, man. There we go. Eventually I will learn this pattern. I will eventually learn this pattern. Okay. This one's a little wacky because he like goes from like left to side and all that jazz. There we go. There we go. I just had to pay attention to the pattern, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We learned the tropes of the road. There we go. Yeah, I will say this right now. For the first world of this was way, way, way easier than the first game. Dude, because I don't remember being able to beat the first area of Crash Bandicoot 1 this quickly. Okay. Wait, I already did Ripperoo. What do I do now? I am in confusion. I am in confusion. Okay, let me go back to... Yeah. Because after you beat Ripperoo, where do you go? Do you just do the levels over and over again, or like I don't know. I don't know Crash 2. I've never played it. Like, do I crouch on this thing? Ah. Apparently you do. New area. New area. Ooh. Oh wait. I do remember something here. Apparently, if you jump on this bear, if you jump on this bear a bunch, he gives you a bunch of extra lives.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain...
Crash is more stunned at the fact that there's a floating head at talking to him.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, it does work. Oh, there you go. So yeah, if you bounce on the bear a bunch, he craps out a bunch of extra lives. I'm a monster. Hey, I didn't club him. I just bounced on him. That's different. Let's see. Crash Crush, Barrett, Air Crash, Snow Biz. That seems appropriate. No biz like Snow Biz. Jokes. That's what we're doing. Jokes. Do they make you laugh? Okay, so scratch that. Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy is now available on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So if you've been wanting to get them, you can play them now. They're available. So for the first time ever, Crash Bandicoot, the originals, I should say, are now available on Xbox and Nintendo platforms, and Steam computer PCs. So if you've ever wanted to play a Crash game and you never wanted to buy a PlayStation, you can now play the original Crash Bandicoot games on Xbox and PS4 and Xbox, Steam, and Switch. There you go. I did not know that they were out today. I kind of just wanted to play Crash 2 just out of the blue, because I didn't know that this was out. So, there you go. I guess that worked out really well. Completely unplanned, dude. I didn't know that this game was coming out today. So, that worked out really well. I want a Wumpa fruit. The more and more I see this fruit, the more I'm like, God! Dang it. Oh, I'm still alive. Sweet. Checkpoint. Ooh! It's like, oh, I love it when ice falls on me from the top of the ceiling and kills me. I didn't mean that, video game. Jesus. The video game literally just decided, it's like, oh, you mean that No. Okay. Of course. Of course the floor is all slippy, sloppy, bloopy, bloppy. Lost all my dang Wumpa fruits. How the heck do I... Oh! You can do like a Mario like long jump. Or not like a long jump, but like the backflips. I never understood how being lower to the ground helps you jump better. I should just smack my own dang self for that one. I really should. Why is it the bonus levels is where I lose all my lives? It's like not the actual physical levels or anything like that. No, I lose all my lives in the bonus levels. A bonus level, literally a level where you go to earn extra lives, is where I lose all my lives. That is not acceptable. Unacceptable. I do not approve. I say nay to this situation. I reject that reality. As long as it doesn't kill me, I'm okay with that. I love my Wumpa fruits, but not enough to get myself continuously killed by it. Always check. Alright, I just need to get that Aku Aku. I get the Aku Aku and I have a chance, because I have 0 lives right now. I did it! Did you see, children? I did it. 125 boxes. Jeez and Crow, where the heck were all those? I had no idea where those boxes were. That's 125 that I missed. Or a couple more than that. It's like I only got 52 out of 125. That's a lot of boxes. That's a lot of missed boxes, folks. Okay. Alright. Air crash. I wonder what this one's all about. I'm assuming it's gonna have to do with high ground. High ground. Maybe. I don't know. A perfect run up to a death platform makes it appear. Make sure there's no hidden goodies. Thought I was gonna lose. Never mind. I thought I was going to lose Aku Aku, but I didn't. Oh wow, I have 12 lives. I thought I had 0. Are those just the lives that you have in the bonus level? Nice. 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 Worth it. Crash's drowning animation is brutal. Yes. That's just figuratively in any video game, though. Have you ever seen, like, just random video game characters' as drowning animation? It is, like, it is horrifying. Exactly. Yep. Mario 64 is one. Another one. Have you ever seen Lynx from Ocarina of Time? Like young Lynx, specifically? Ooh. You want to talk about some stuff that makes you like not only like feel bad, but it's like, dude, you kind of just like, you kind of almost don't want to play the game anymore. The same thing with Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie's like drowning animation. Jeez, crow. Nice. I feel like they kind of toned down that with most games now, but it's just like, dude, there was something about just drowning anime. I didn't even touch it! It's not hard to grab onto a ledge, Crash. Let's be real with each other here. Grabbing a ledge is not a difficult thing to do. You have one job. You know what I hate more than anything in the world? Waiting for platforms. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait right here. How come the explosion doesn't kill the stupid plant, but it kills me, like, first try? How do I jump off? Mega Man disappearing platforms? Exactly. Ugh, you want to talk about it? You want to talk about stuff that was a nightmare when you were a kid? That was, in fact, a nightmare. I remember playing, I think, was it Iceman stage originally in the first Mega Man? Where you just see those blocks like, and you're like, what the f is this? And then you play Mega Man 2 and you go into Heat Man stage and you're just like, you're like, oh, I can't time this. And then you get item number 2 and you're like, ha ha ha, I don't need to memorize it. I just get on item number 2 and I fly across the entire platform. But then you have to do the Wily stage number 1 or number 1-2. Motherfucker. Hey, here's Landy, and Pac-Man said, hey, with lots of love. Yo, shoutouts to Mr. Pac-Man, and shoutouts to Lancaster as well. What up, Lancaster? How are you, my dude? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Watching me get roasted in Crash Bandicoot 2 for the very first time. Everybody remembers the first time. I remember my first time with Crash Bandicoot. It made me cry. Like many first times tend to do. But people usually say the second time around is a lot easier. Like you've learned from the previous interaction that it won't be as difficult as before. And I say unto you, nay, sir, or madam, I say nay. It is just as equally as painful and equally as uncomfortable as the first time. Why? Because you're still learning. You're still learning. You won't understand it completely until you've completely and utterly memorized every single bit of it. And then you can work it, love it, and treat it like the lady that it deserves to be treated as. That is what a Crash Bandicoot... I can't find... I'm touching all over this place. I can't find the spot! I'm looking for the spot that's going to make this Crash Bandicoot game go, ooh! Says, I'm fine talking with a gal, but keep it friends until I get a Harley. Then I'm gonna drop by her house in Florida. Nice, dude. Nice. Shoutouts to the people that are Florida bound, like myself. Florida bound, what's up? Again, Florida may not have the most entertaining people, nor may... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe I died 2 times the same fucking thing. Alright. But yeah, dude. Super cool. Shoutouts to you. Enjoy talking to the lady. I just love that big stroke engine that the Harley has. Heck yeah, dude. The big engine make the coops go woohoo! That's something I heard in a movie once. I don't know if that really entails the same thing. God dang it. Just go off the ramp, Crash. Again, this is not SSX tricky. I'm not telling you to do an Uber trick. Just go through the door. Stop and put your pedal on the gas. There you go. Yeah. Tis a good show. Tis a good time. It a good time. I enjoy it. Stop judging me, Aku Aku. Pedal to the metal. Trying to think if there's a song where it's like pedal to the metal. I think it was like a song by Eminem. It was like something they just like him and this dude, they're rapping really fast. It's like first things first, and then something something, and then it's like pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. I can't remember the song. I remember that part though. When you said when you put in pedal to the metal, I remember that part, but I don't remember the rest of the song. If anybody knows what song I'm talking about, put it in the chat. Is Bandicoot okay because he just puked out a crystal? He's pulled out crystals from his backside, man. Just pointing that out. Crash, I don't like the fact that you you saw this little bear kind of hunch over and bend over, and you're all like, I don't like the fact that you did that, Crash. That makes me uncomfortable. This is a young bear, young wee bear. This bear can't run for man. I'm missing all these boxes. Get the jewel. Get the jewel. The family jewels. Killer whale. Crash is a bit odd. Well, it's a Bandicoot, so... Again, it's like, oh, what a playful young bear. Crash is like... you know what I'm about to do. Crash, no! No, Crash. That is not appropriate. You do not see a cute little bear and your first instinct is to ride it. Don't do that. It's not how we do things. Come on, man. This should not be an issue, man. He's a wee lad of a bear. Exactly. Again, I've been able to beat the Turbo Tunnel at Battletoads. This should not be difficult for me. Check the point to this. Woo! Oh no! They jump in unison. Ow! I raged a little bit in the first Bandicoot game, as did I. I don't know if you've ever seen a grown man cry while he's playing a video game, but that was me when I played Crash Bandicoot 1 for the first time on stream. I literally got so upset that I started to cry. I'm like, I can't do it. This game sucks. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna go play Mario because that game doesn't make me mad. Thanks for the trophy, PlayStation. It's like the PlayStation just gave you a trophy and was like, ha, you sucked. You turned into an ice cube. Sorry. I wonder why there isn't another Half-Life, because Half-Life 2 wasn't good. I shouldn't have said that. God! No! It was like, I randomly saw like this funny thing on Twitter, like a buddy of mine posted. He's like, everybody's wondering why there is no Half-Life 3. Maybe it's because Half-Life 2 wasn't any good. Think about it. Them hips though. God dang it! It's a stupid whale! It makes me so mad. Ugh! I only have 6 lives left. Ugh. Now it's time to get serious. The glasses are coming off. It's time to go hard. We're gonna show this level who's boss. Glasses are coming off. Sunglasses are coming on. We only go hard when the sunglasses come on. Let's do it. Going hard. I can't see anything. I'm officially blind. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was kind of hella depressing, you know, but serious. But serious, what is the main purpose of the Borealis? That's a good question. I haven't played Half-Life in so long, man. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, I'm so behind on, like, the Half-Life lore and everything like that. I would have to actually, like, go back and actually play the fucking game again to understand the story. Because it's been so, like, honestly, I feel like it's been about, Jesus, I think it's been over 7 years since I played Half-Life. The sunglasses are on! This should not be difficult right now. I swear to God, if I see that Tiki Mask's face and it says, Game Over, I'm gonna scream. That's all you get for free. Taking the sunglasses off. Sunglasses have failed me. Sunglasses have failed me. I thought they were going to be able to help me. Sadly, I was wrong. I was mistaken. They did not. So now I have to do all this again. Which I'm so excited to do. I'm going to violate this little bear. I'm violating him. This is a love cruise. That's what we're doing right now. It's a love cruise. I love this little bear. Get the diamond. Super laser focused, ladies and gentlemen. Laser. I missed the box. Well, woo. Stream scream. Ah! That's literally what it was. Ah! Oh! 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 Do you believe in magic? Oh, it was 2 boxes short. Ain't that a huge pile of sugar? Tis buffering for me, Captain. My internet is being eaten up by my cousin. Well, tell him to stop snacking on that internet and tell him to eat regular food. You can't eat internet, you silly. That's not a consumable food source. You eat things like cookies and crackers and other small-shaped products. Goldfish, Triscuits, Wheat Thins, Oreos, those kind of things. You can occasionally eat fruit chips as well, like plantains. But don't ever eat Cool Ranch Doritos. If you love yourself as a person, you will never eat Cool Ranch Doritos. The only reason I say that is because Cool Ranch Doritos are friggin' gross. And I say to anybody who disagrees with me, I'm sorry you have horrible taste. It's a long story, but simply they live next door. It's all good, baby. It's all good. I feel you, man. I know what that's like. Oh! Woo! Don't hit me, 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 don't hit me. Oh, don't hit me. Oh, don't hit me. Oh! Oh, oh, yeah. I was not expecting that. I was not. Wait, ooh, what's over here? I did the slidey thing. Your favorite is sweet and spicy chili? Sweet and spicy chili is dank. Like, again, nothing against people who like OG original Doritos. And if you like the sweet and spicy ones, dope. If you like the spicy nacho, dope. If you like Cool Ranch, I don't know, man. Like, cause I'll say this right now, like Doritos by themselves, they are already super mad fucking salty. They're like super salty already. Like just regular straight up Doritos. Like the Cool Ranch ones, it's literally salt in a bag. That is literally what Cool Ranch Doritos are. And I honestly don't know what brought up the topic of Doritos. I think it was because I was naming off different chip and cookie type snacks. But yes. I'm sliding for fuck's sake! Sorry. But yeah. Just not a fan. Yeah, if you like Cool Ranch, we ain't friends. Is that what you mean, correct? Again, I'm not saying I can't like a person if they like Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm just saying they have horrible taste. That's all. They have, well, let me rephrase that. They have horrible taste in snacks. I'll say that, yeah. You have horrible taste in snacks. Anything else, probably, you're probably a great person. You probably can throw a wicked spiral with a football. You can maybe even pop and lock like the best of them. But just if you like Cool Ranch Doritos, I'm like, well, everybody's got a flaw, and apparently you liking Cool Ranch Doritos is yours. I'm very, very picky, and I don't, when it comes to like snack foods, and I am just not a fan of Cool Ranch Doritos. Oh, sweet Jesus! I don't want to run into those! But if I have to struggle, I would eat Cool Ranch. But I got better choices. True that. Oh, you did that on purpose. You did that on purpose, too. I did that to myself. I blame myself. I blame no one else but me. That was my doing, no one else's. You are the one. bonus level. Wait, wait, wait. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Because for some reason when he crouches, he can jump higher. I'm not really understanding why that's a thing, but apparently it's a thing. Yes. Give me all that wampa. How goes the crash? If you were here like a good 10 minutes ago, not good. Kind of losing it on the bear, like the little polar bear level. It was kind of getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of irking me a little bit. I already got my first game over, so there's that. I don't know if that's accommodation worthy, but yeah, got my first game over. Yes, I got my first game over, seriously. Why does that have shock to you? It's like, oh, Ben, this is a baby game. How do you suck so bad at it? I've never played it before, Jim. If you would be so kind, you handsome devil, you. Sorry. This game makes me so mad. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? No. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh! Can't believe that worked. Oh! Oh! This one is a baby game. Shut up! It's not a baby game. This is for the hardest of core. This is the hardest of core Bandicoot games. Like, I beat Crash 1, so clearly Crash 1 is the baby game. I haven't beaten Crash 2 yet. This is far from a baby game. This is a man game. I played through the PS1 version on stream in about... I played through on stream in about 3 hours. I hadn't played Crash 2 before. But, so basically what you're saying to me is it's like, you suck at the game. That's pretty much it. It's what you're saying, but you're being really nice about it. You're being really nice about it. Shame on you, sir. Crash Team Racing was fun. I've never played Crash Team Racing. Never played it. Again, like I said, I missed a lot of the Crash games. I missed a lot of them. Never played Crash Team Racing. Never played it. Apparently, a lot of people bust a nut over that game because it's like, oh, it's a racing game made by Naughty Dog. Oh, they're such a good developer now. They make so many great games. Like what? Like The Last of Us. Yes, if you have not noticed by now, I am not a big fan of The Last of Us. Crash Team Racing was a good one. Yeah, I didn't play it, so I don't know. Or what about Ratchet and Clank? Ratchet and Clank is godlike. I love Ratchet and Clank. If I had to pick my favorite Ratchet and Clank game, I'd probably say the most recent one that just came out for PS4, and probably Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Probably my... Those are probably my favorite Ratchet and Clank games. Jak and Daxter is really bad compared to Crash. I'll say this, Jak and Daxter is better than Uncharted. Unpopular opinion, yes. Again, I haven't played them all. I've played the first two. I played the first two, and I played the one that was on the Vita. And I'm like, they're not horrible games. They're just not really fun. Jack 1 is fine. Yeah, the Jack and Daxter 1 is fantastic. I love that game. Jack 2, it's not bad. It's just they kind of just turned Jack into an edgelord, and I'm just like, Yes, the Rhino. Yeah, wait, seriously, mad respect though. If you've played Ratchet and Clank and you get the Rhino, do you know what the Rhino stands for in Ratchet and Clank? What does the Rhino? What does the acronym mean for the Rhino in Ratchet and Clank? If you type what it means in, I will give you a shout out. I will give you a shout out if you know what the acronym for the Rhino means. Whoa, was that supposed to happen? I didn't know if I could go into that tube. I've gotten all the guns. Yes, it's a secret. Ah. Yes, but do you know what the acronym for the Rhino is in Ratchet and Clank? I want to know. If you do know, like I said, I'll give you a shout out. Not that it'll mean anything, but it's just my way of like, hey, you know. So cool. Oh god. Yes, Lancaster. Mad shoutouts to the Lancaster for being a super awesome dude and knowing his ish. Yes, that is correct. The Rhino stands for Rip You a New One in Ratchet and Clank. Very good. Very good. I was hoping someone would know what that meant. I was hoping so. And I'm glad that you do. So, yeah. Shoutouts to you, my dude. I've only played through Ratchet 1 and the PS3 version, Future series, and Nexus. So, it was Ratchet 2 through... God dang it, I was reading the chat! But yeah. But yeah, that's what the Rhino... That's what Rhino stood for in Ratchet and Clank. It standed for Rip Ya a New One. So, there you go. Fun little trivia for you. Trivia about a game that we're not even playing. I do probably eventually want to play through some Ratchet and Clank games on stream at some point. I mean, there's not a new Ratchet and Clank coming out anytime soon, but they're just genuinely good games. I've platinumed Jack 1 on 3 systems. Woof. That's a lot. I mean, I have Jack and Daxter, the HD remaster, I guess you could say, on PS4. At some point, I should actually play it, but I'll put that on the list of things I need to do. There's a lot of games I still need to play that I haven't even remotely touched. Like, I have barely touched Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't barely played Persona 5. There's a couple other ones. I haven't finished Shadow of the Colossus, the Shadow of the Colossus remake. Sly Cooper? I've only played the first one. I only played the first Sly Cooper. Really fun, though. Really fun. Where is Sly Cooper? Ask Sucker Punch. They're too busy making that samurai game. Ghost of Setsuna, or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Ghost of Setsuma. Or whatever. There's like, hey, Sly Cooper games are really fun. Hey, we're gonna make Infamous now. Alright, Infamous is kind of cool. Alright, are you guys gonna make another Sly Cooper game? No! We're not making Sly Cooper games anymore. They're not making Sly Cooper games because they're making games about samurais and stuff. Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know what it's called. As like, I will say this, man. I saw the trailer for that game at E3, and I'm like, dude, this game is mad pretty, but it just looked hella boring. It's like, visual-wise, that game looked beautiful. That game looked gorgeous. And I'm just like, ooh, this game looks so pretty. But the gameplay, I'm just like, this looks really freaking boring. It's like, that was my only problem with it. I was like, dude, this looks really, really good. But that was like a general, like, thing with a lot of what Sony had to show off this year at E3. It was just like, yo, this game is, like, mad gorgeous, but the gameplay is hella boring. So, there you go. Just like God of War Horizon and Last of Us 2. Well, I'll say this. I was a little skeptical about God of War. I played it, and I loved it. That's probably one of the better AAA games that I've played recently was God of War. Like, I was not expecting to like God of War as much as I did, but good God, that game was good. Good Lord, that was a good game. It was hard as balls, too. It was really hard, but it was a good game. So, yeah. Last of Us, I don't care about. I don't care. And it's like I said when I saw it during the press conferences and everything like that for Last of Us 2. And I'm like, this looks really good. Like, visually, the game is very, very pretty. The story-wise looks really interesting. The only thing that I didn't like about the original Last of Us was the gameplay was so boring. So boring. The gameplay was so boring. But I will say this, the trailer for Last of Us 2 that they showed at E3 was a lot more action-packed. It looked like you actually were doing stuff in the game. It was like, it looked like you had a lot more mobility. Like, there was like a point in that trailer where like Ellie was running at a dude, and she grabs a bottle as she's running at the dude and just chucks it at him and starts going like that, like, towards that in gameplay-wise. Detroit Become Human. Dude.
Crystals. You're on your way.
Like, straight up. Detroit Become Human. So good. So good. That game made me attracted to robots. Like, straight up. Like, there was a reason why I dubbed that, like, the sexy robot game, because you play that, you were playing with some sexy robots up in that game. Just saying. You were playing with some sexy robots up in that game. It is a sexy robotic game. But yes, Detroit Become Human was really, really good. I really, really liked it. Let's see. But yeah, like, gameplay-wise that they showed at E3 for Last of Us 2 looks more interesting than the first one. Will I play Last of Us 2? Maybe. I'll say that. Like, maybe. I maybe might play it. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to get it on launch day or anything like that, but I'm going to say I will maybe play it. It's not a guarantee, though. It's not a guarantee. Like, I feel maybe I should just try and play through The Last of Us 1. God dang it. Try and play through The Last of Us again, and maybe see if it'll change my opinion about the game. But I doubt it. Because it's just like, the gameplay in that game is just so freaking boring. Like, that was like my big issue with the game. It's just like the gameplay is really boring. Have I heard of Metro Exodus? Yes. I liked what was it? Metro... was it Metro Last Light? Yeah, Metro Last Light. The one that came out on 360 and PS3, and then came out on Xbox One and PS4. I actually enjoyed that one. It looked cool. I didn't understand why there were strippers in the game, and like, there was surprisingly a lot of nudity in that game. I didn't understand why that was there, but it was enjoyable. I thought it was a pretty interesting game. I don't know if I'm extremely excited to play the new Metro, but it looks cool, and I'll give it a shot. It definitely looks like fun. I literally don't care of any Sony games they have coming out besides Spider-Man, but I think I will get bored. It looks too super repetitive. It's like, the thing with Spider-Man, this is the only thing. The only thing with Spider-Man, I really want to be invested, and I really want to get excited for Spider-Man. I really do. The only problem I have with that is just like, I look at Spider-Man and I look at this and I'm like, this is Marvel's Arkham Asylum. That's literally what I see. They're literally trying to reinvent what they did with Spider-Man 2 back on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. They're trying to do that, but they're trying to throw that like big budget for. I'm gonna go back to PAX stream, then I'm off to bed. Night Ben, have a good one, bro. Peace out. Thank you for being here, by the way. Thank you for stopping by. Again, mega shout outs to Lancaster for being an awesome dude. Happy to have you here, my friend. Take care. But yeah, I feel like what they're going to do is just they're going to try to turn it into that. They're going to try to turn it into their Arkham Asylum. Which, and again, that's not a bad thing. Because, I mean, if you've seen combat in the game for Spider-Man, it looks...
The world is counting on you.
It literally looks like... It looks like the combat looks exactly like Arkham Asylum. It's like it's very flowy, it's very easy, like 1 to 2 button presses, and bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Very quick time event heavy. A lot of QTEs in there, which may upset some people. Some people may really into. Myself, it doesn't really bother me, but there's that. I think honestly, overall, it'll probably still overall be a fun game. I'm gonna play it. I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it. It'll be nice to see what they do with a superhero game when it has a budget. Because the last superhero game that I played that had a really big budget was Arkham Knight, the last Batman game. Well, I guess not really. Like, the last superhero game that I played that had a really big budget was Injustice 2, which I loved. I just hated all the zoning in the game, so that's kind of why I stopped playing it. But it'll be nice. The only thing that I was really kind of whatever about, I think like the main thing that'll make me want to keep playing and keep wanting to enjoy the new Spider-Man game is, like I said, the game itself is gorgeous. It is a pretty looking game. You can tell that this is a big budget AAA title. It is being made by Insomniac, which is one of my favorite developers because they did the Ratchet and Clank games, they did the Resistance games, they did Sunset Overdrive, which again, if you've never played Sunset Overdrive, you should, because that is legit. Oh, God, that game is great. That is a really... Sunset Overdrive is really good. It is really good. Oh, I love this game. But yeah. So, that is something to look at. But, I think, honestly, the one thing that I really hope that they decide to do with this game, since it will be PS4 Pro Enhanced, because those are the little trigger words that I like to use. I am terrible at timing jumps. Yes! I'm glad that someone else finally noticed. Fuck me! But yeah, since I know that this game will be PS4 Pro Enhanced and everything, I really hope for the Pro version of the Spider-Man game, if it's able to bump that frame rate up to 60 frames per second. I know that's a lot to ask, especially for an open world game, but god dang it, if The Witcher 3 can do it, freaking Spider-Man can do it. Just saying. And yeah, that's what happens late at night with me. And it only happens when I play Crash Bandicoot. Spider-Man is 30 frames per second on PS4 Pro. Well, I just lost about 40% interest in the game now. I will probably still play it, but I will be kind of taken out of it a little bit. Again, 4K is great. 4K is great. I play on a 4K monitor. I enjoy watching stuff in 4K. But you know what's even better than 4K? A freaking 60 frame per second frame rate. Yes, a high frame rate. Personally, for me, if I will take a high frame rate over like a higher resolution any day. With myself personally, I'll take that. I will take that leaps and bounds over anything else. Because I appreciate and I enjoy a more fluid frame rate than a higher resolution, personally. But so yeah, that is a bummer that is what is going to be the case with Spider-Man, because the game, like I said, it sucks to me that a game with that big a budget and looks that good, how am I supposed to get past that? Yes, 60 should not be an obstacle for game developers anymore. It should not be. Like, I look at this and it still, to this day, baffles me in certain ways. When they like release a game or they make a game and then they're just like, one of their big headliners for the game is like, oh, and the game runs at 60 frames per second. And I'm like, so what you're telling me is you did your job and you put the game at the resolution and the frame rate that it's supposed to be. Like, I don't feel like saying that your game runs at 60 frames per second should be something that you need to praise. Because personally, I feel if your game doesn't run at 60, then your game isn't finished. Because that just, to me, it feels like your game is not optimized properly. And I mean, and again, like you have this more powerful piece of hardware. You have this incredibly more powerful piece of hardware. So handling stuff like that, like a higher frame rate and everything like that, should not be an issue. Should not be an issue. Then, because again, if you're making people like, or you're trying to convince people to upgrade to this higher, like stronger piece of hardware, but most of the games that you're putting out won't boast a 60 frames per second like frame rate, it's not good. And when I say a 60 frames per second frame rate, I mean a consistent 60 frames per second frame rate. Not like Final Fantasy 15 or like Monster Hunter World, where it says like, oh, you can boost the frame rate and it only bumps it to like 45 frames or up to 50. It doesn't hit a solid 60 at all. And I'm not saying that doesn't make the game look good, because the game still looks good. And when it runs at a slight bit higher frame rate, the game looks a lot more fluid. It looks a lot more, fun to watch. But in that as well, the issue with that is that plant is an issue. That plant is an issue. The other issue with that, I mean, in all honesty, is that the purpose of upgrading your hardware is so you can have features like that. Not just like, oh, you can 4K everything. Cool. Not everybody has a 4K TV, so if you don't have a 4K TV, I feel like the frame rate should be the next thing that should be improved instead of resolution. At least in my opinion. More Switch games are 60 frames per second than Xbox and PS4 combined. Shame, to be honest. Yeah. Some would say yes, it is a shame. Myself, personally, it really more or less depends on the game that I'm playing. Like, because I can understand certain games. I can understand right now there are certain games that, at a higher frame rate, they look great. But given certain limitations and certain pieces of hardware, that's harder to do. I understand that. And I'm not saying because your hardware can't do that, that makes your hardware bad, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you have an opportunity or if you have an ability to have a higher frame rate in your game, then go with the higher frame rate. Because right now, like for you guys watching the stream, right now, I have the stream right now. It's at 720p. It's at 720p. And I've ran my streams before at 1080p. Can you tell the difference? Can you spot the difference at all? Can you see a difference in it at all? If you can, then you have godlike eyeballs, because you can. If you can't, then congratulations, you're just like everybody else. But I also run my streams at 30 frames per second at times, and then there are other times where I run it at 60. And you can tell the difference because of the frame rate. Something like frame rate should, like, if you're gonna have like certain like things like that, they need to be noticeable. They can't just be like, you can't just tell people it's like, oh, this is this now. fucking really? I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah. Frame rate is greater than textures. I agree. Now, when there are games that can do both, that's really good. But when there's games that are just like, nah, we're strictly focusing on visuals instead of frame rate. No, not good. Shame on you. And again, I'll even throw shade at Microsoft for this, because there's like, we have the most powerful console ever made. You have the most powerful console ever made, but yet half of your games won't run at 60? I don't know if that's something you should deem noteworthy, personally. I'm just saying. If I could have the option, and I know what you're probably saying. It's like, well, if you want a high frame rate and you want perfectly optimized games, play games on PC. And for the people who say that, shut up. I know. I know if I want to do that. I don't want to play games on a PC. I don't. I refuse to play games on PC. Sure, they'll be optimized better. Sure, I have other options that I could use to play the games that I want to play on PC. Myself, personally, I don't enjoy playing games on PC. I don't. Don't like it. It's not because I think the games are bad. It's not because I think the platform is bad. I just do not enjoy playing games on a PC. That's like telling me, it's like, hey, you can play this on the Ouya, and it runs way better, and it runs faster than most platforms. Does that mean I'm going to run out and buy an Ouya right now and do that? No. Because I don't want to play games on an Ouya. First of all, how about a Mac? Ew. I'm not even a big PC guy. But you're going to tell me, ew, would you play games on a Mac? Ew. Do you not like options? I only say that because I don't work when my like editing stuff and everything like that. I do it on like a standard Windows PC. I don't do it on a Mac. I used to work on a Mac and I wanted to murder myself because I hated how the Mac works for editing. It is awful. I absolutely despise it. So yeah, no. It's poo on like working on a Mac and just playing on a Mac. Ugh. Gross. I say that, I'm like, ew, who would do that on a Mac? And I own an iPhone. Again, they make okay phones. They make horrible computers. Personally, they make horrible computers. Oh, last life, boys and girls. Now we hold up and wait a minute. Now we floop, and I said floop. Well, to be honest, Mac don't even make Macs anymore. It's all PC parts. The only Macs part are OS. It's all Intel and AMD. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even touch the stupid box. Why? I'm not even mad. Not even mad. Come on, Ben. I got a Mac and getting rid of a lot. I'm going back to my Alienware laptop. There you go. All the more reason that you don't want to use a Mac. Again, I have not used a Mac in quite some time, but I know anytime I've used a Mac, I've hated the experience that I've had with them. Boingity, boingity, boing. Why did I do that? Now I gotta do this all over again. The Mac hardware is pretty good, to be honest. I don't know about that. Again, I say this and everything like that, and I don't know diddly... I don't know much about computers. Obviously, because you see how I run my stream. Clearly, I don't know diddly spit about computers. But... Thank you for giving me the pity Aku Aku video game. I appreciate it. I really do. And I already lost my pity Aku Aku. So you say Alienware sucks too? I don't know, man. I don't know about Alienware. Like, Alienware definitely has like those fancy commercials that make it seem like their computers are really good. I've never used an Alienware computer, so I don't know. Not everybody can build their own PC, man. You gotta be really tech savvy to know how to do that. Again, I'm still trying to put together a PC. Like, I'm trying to build a gaming PC when I hate playing on PC in general. It's like, I want to build a gaming PC! Why? Why do I want to build a gaming PC when I hate playing games on PC? Because I like that versatility and I want to be able to have options. It's like Legos these days. You say that, but you forget who you're talking to, buddy. Remember that. Remember me. Remember that. This is someone who could not even set up OBS properly. This is literally, and I still have problems with OBS. I've been using OBS for almost a year now, and I still don't know how to do it right. It's plug and play, though. I could probably still mess it up. It's like, this cord goes into this one, but it looks like this one. I don't know what I'm doing. That would literally be me. Again, like I said, I still want to build a PC. I just don't know diddly spit on how to do it. That, and it's just expensive. It's just expensive. What I did is a 3960 with a 6-core 12-thread 48 gig memory. I don't know what any of that means. That sounds fancy. Is that good? I don't know. Like I said, man, when you talk about like RAM and dedicated memory and internet, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure that seems good, but I don't know what you're saying. I have a 16 gigabyte and that's overkill. Really? Why you said that though? Explain yourself. I spent over $4,000. What did I spend over $4,000 on? When did I have $4,000? Oh, no, my computer was not $4,000. Dude, I bought myself like a good like an i7 core processor, like multimedia laptop for like $500. Like, I didn't need something like super powerful. I'm just like, I needed something that I could run my stream the way I wanted it to. Like, when I'm gonna build and when I'm actually gonna do quote unquote PC gaming, when I'm gonna do that, that's when I'll build a computer. But as of right now, no. I did not spend that much. I did not spend that kind of money. One, because I don't have that kind of money. That's why I'm trying to be a dope Twitch streamer that plays Fortnite. So people will love me and give me loads and loads of cash. That's what I want. That's the whole reason I'm streaming. You buy the best of the best? No, not really. I would buy the best of the best if I had the budget for it, absolutely. But I don't. But again, I'm trying to be a dope Twitch streamer. I gotta be a dope Twitch streamer. Otherwise, I can't make those fat stacks of money. So hold on. I'm gonna be a dope Twitch streamer. All right, hold on. Check this out. This is how you become a dope Twitch streamer in like 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Alright guys, what's up? We're playing Fortnite right now. We're going to go in for about 1,500 points at the start. I'm going to start with a headshot right off the bat. Look at that. Boom, headshot. I know Fortnite right now looks like, it kind of looks like Crash Bandicoot, but that's just for people who aren't a godlike at the game like I am. Yo, remember, do you guys support my Patreon? And make sure that you guys follow me on Twitter for all like the dope updates, and make sure you buy stuff from my clothing company, bigbooty.com, where we sell only the finest in big booty jeans. And shout outs again to our sponsors, you know, Back Slacks and Fatbacks, the best place for belts and buckles for your big booty needs. That's what we do here. Also, I'm going to be donating a lot of my money to a charity that you've never heard before. But make sure that you guys fully know that I'm sensitive and I care about other people. And I will not be spending your donation money to help me buy a fat stack house. PSA, do not go to bigbooty.com. That's my website, bro. It's where we go. And make sure you guys download the new free mobile game Clash of Crangs. Available on iOS and Android Google Play Store right now. It's totally worth it, and it's the best mobile game. These graphics are insane. This is nuts. Yo, how about Fortnite? Yeah, let's play some Fortnite. Ugh. God dang. It's a fisting. Of course, man. That's my brain. Oh man, I needed that. That was funny. Thanks, man. It's like it's always been my dream to have a brand that I can truly be proud of. Yes. I need to have money to support my whores. My horses need all the support. So I can open up my special whore ranch. I'm gonna call it the Brokeback Shack. Break your back, bitch. That's the name of my whore shack. What the fuck am I saying? But this is how you become an elaborately famous Twitch streamer. That, I mean, you also have to have personality, and you have to be good at games. Fuck me! Screw being a famous Twitch streamer. I don't want to anymore. This bear sucks. I don't want the sponsors anymore. I don't. Crash Bandicoot sucks my dick. Sorry. I almost said that out loud. I shouldn't have said that. Hold on, let me read the chat. Now you need to have a fake mustache and cheat on your wife. Well, I can't do that for 2 reasons. 1, I can hardly grow a mustache properly, and 2, I'm not married. So I can't. No! How will people think I'm the ish? How am I gonna cheat on my wife? I gotta get married. Is there anybody out there that I can marry so I can cheat on him real quick so I can become really, really Twitch famous? And I do that. And generally be a douche? Okay, I can do that. I can be a douche. Ugh, look at my flexing muscle. Ugh, I'm gonna play Crash Bandicoot and flex while I do it. I can't. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually do that. Can I flex and play Crash Bandicoot at the same time? Ugh, no, God, you can't see my arms. Sorry. Hold on. You ain't ready. Oh, I just. Ah, shit. Well, who else is gonna pay for his lawyer fees, man? Not him. I mean, I'm not gonna say I know what you're talking about because I don't know who you're talking about. But I mean, me. Ben, I'm a celebrity and regretting. I'm not, dude. I don't know if I could handle that. To be perfectly honest with you. Well, that's the other thing too. Is like, of course I'm trying to become extra Twitch famous. Why do you guys think I've been trying to lose so much weight? Because people don't want to support a fatty. That's right. That's one thing I've learned from Twitch, like famous Twitch people. You either have to be an extremely slutty girl with huge hoots that doesn't really even play the game. She just more or less just like has the camera about this big, and she's just like, yeah, guys, you know, I just got done with Pilates, and now we're playing Crash Bandicoot. This is great, guys. I love this game. I played this game when I was 6, which was like 2 years ago. It's pretty great. Make sure you guys donate. New subscriber. Haha, I'm gonna dance for you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Whoop. I refuse to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, the Senran Kagura game is actually coming to the West. So it's actually going to come to the West, and it's going to be in English, so I can actually play it. Because I've played a little bit of it in the Japanese, and I'm just like, this is cool, but I don't know what the f they're saying. But apparently it's very, very, it's very erotic. It's a very odd game, but it's enjoyable. And it's going to be fully dubbed in English, so I'm actually looking forward to that. It'll be a nice lewd stream. Oh, it's already translated by the fans? Nice. Nice. So I'm pretty sure when it actually comes out for Switch, I'll actually pick it up. Because, I mean, if it was anything like the last Senran Kagura game that I played, which was Peach Beach Splash, then I am all on board. I am all on board. Because Peach Beach Splash was really fun. I liked it. I still occasionally play it. It's really fun. Oh, back away, not today, disco lady. Disco lady. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Look out for the whales. Don't get hit. That's what we're gonna do. Don't get hit. Get crystal. Get crystal. Don't get hit by the whales. Get crystal. That's balls. Balls! Isn't dumped yet. It'll probably give it like a couple hours. It'll probably be on there. Woo! Who designed this fucking level? Makes me mad. It's rage-inducing, man. Oh yeah, Wolfenstein came out for Switch too, didn't it? Ben, everyone thinks that being famous is awesome, but when I think about it, I just don't get it. I think, honestly, what it comes down to is people don't like the idea of being famous. They like all the perks that come with being famous. Like getting free stuff, or having like a crazy fan base, or having merchandise, or making all kinds of crazy money and stuff like that. I think that's generally what people are looking for. I don't know what I just stepped on. What did I step on? What did I do? Why does it say island hopping as a trophy? What did I just get? Whoop. A secret?
Crash, thank goodness! I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying to...
I'm so motherfucking confused. Snow Go. Road to Ruin. Totally Bear. Totally Fly. Let's try this one. Or let's try this one. Okay, I can't do any of these. I don't understand what's happening right now. There's so much about Crash that I don't know. I can only do air. How do I jump? How do I jump? Oh, I should have jumped on the boxes and then I could have grabbed the extra lives. I'm a stupid head. I am a stupid. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna try to jump on all these boxes and do it. No! Can't do it. Can't do it. I tried. I tried. Don't get hit the nitro box. Get away. What I entered was a time warp. It messed up certain levels you've already done, and you can play remix versions of it. Oh, okay. That's pretty neat. Look at this game trying to new things and trying to impress me. I'm not impressed, though. I'm angry. This game's frustrating. I don't know what I triggered doing that. Huh. But wait, this move. Watch Ben drown. No, that's a creepypasta. I don't want to read that creepypasta again. I just realized if you like slowly turn this, he has no animation. That's funny. You gotta like the little things, man. Little things like that make me really happy. There we go. Watch me swim for my life. I am quite the swimmer. I'm very aquatic. That is one of my many traits. I'm very, very aquatic. Some would say even fish-like. Whoa! I almost got hit. Do you have any idea how incredibly upsetting that was just now? It's extremely upsetting. Yeah, and how come this hippo stays up for only like 3 to 4 seconds? The hippos in Kingdom Hearts don't do that. Hippos in Kingdom Hearts are like, doom, and then they don't move. Can't believe I referenced Kingdom Hearts just now. Why would I reference Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts is lame. Horrible series. Horrible, awful series. Nobody likes Kingdom Hearts. If you say you like Kingdom Hearts, guess what? You're lying. And if you don't agree with me, come at me. I dare you. I dare you. Tell me one thing, if you're one of those people who's a firm lover of Kingdom Hearts. What do you like about it? Tell me what it is about the game that you like about it. Is it the story? Is it the story that you like? Wrong. Follow that story. Tell me how much it makes sense. I'll tell you how much it makes sense. None! Is it the characters? No, the characters all suck in that game. People only like Kingdom Hearts ironically. The story sucks. Of course the story sucks. You have 2 good games, then you give me 17 different, like, stupid, like, side story games, a bunch of characters that I don't give 2 flying craps about, and then you give me Kingdom Hearts 3 finally, and it's like, hey, you remember when there was Final Fantasy characters in this game? Yeah, I don't remember them ever being in there. It's like, what happened to the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts? Why did I just belly flop into the... Like, that's the only thing about... Because, again, I'm like this right now, what I'm doing, I'm joking, first of all. I'm joking. I actually like Kingdom Hearts. I'm just playing around. But, yeah, that's the only thing that's bothering me about Kingdom Hearts 3 is, like, where the heck are all the Final Fantasy characters? Like, Final Fantasy characters were in Kingdom Hearts, so where are they? Could someone please tell me where that is? I was like, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that, you know, we're seeing new areas, we're going to new Disney locales, and everything like that in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm like, where are the Final Fantasy characters? There was Final Fantasy characters in this game. Could someone please explain to me where they are? Like, where's Squall? Where's Aerith? Where's Yuffie? Where's Cloud? It's like, where's Sephiroth? Where, you know, like the characters that people were like, oh my god, wow, Final Fantasy characters, oh wow. It's like, no, here's Olaf from Frozen. Go f yourself. But yeah, more and more reasons that the series is starting to bother me now. Because don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I really want to play it. The only question is where's the freaking Final Fantasy characters? Like, there were Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 2. Why aren't there Final Fantasy characters in this game? I need answers. Why am I not getting answers? I want answers. They're all in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Well, if that's the case, then they're never coming out. I don't want to put a name. Video game, just... Suck. That's the name I decided to put. No, I don't want to restart the trial. I want to keep playing the game. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to play it. You can't handle the truth. Yes, I can, because I have a lot of light. I have the light, and I will thwart the darkness. Look at the light I have. Do you see it? There's no darkness in this heart. 'Cause I believe in the light. I figured out Ben's thing. He's just crap at good games. I'm not crap at good games. I'm not good at a game I haven't played before. You give me games that I haven't played before, newsflash, I'm not gonna be good at it. I'm not godlike. I'm not a pro streamer. Again, you need to give me games like PUBG and Fortnite. Those are the games I'm godlike at. It's like you want me to be really good at a game? Give me games like that. That stuff I'm just like, yo, ha, you're no chance. Ha, I win. That's how I play video games. I talk like Will Smith. Whoa, whoo, haha. That's how I play video games now. It's like, haha, haha, take that, Goomba. Oh, woo! I gotta get me one of these. Wah! I don't know why I think that's how Will Smith sounds. He doesn't sound like that. I'll make this look good. The last check, I see your Fortnite playtime on Switch. Before I was banned, you racked up 15 hours already. Fun fact, the reason why I've racked up that many is because I bring my Switch to work and I let my coworkers play Fortnite. That is legit what I do. Instead of like having them be productive and actually do work, I'm just like, nah, you guys can play Fortnite. You can do that. And they do. And they listen. And I'm like, cool. So literally, yeah. The hours on my Switch version of Fortnite, yeah, that is for my coworkers at work. Again, the only time you're going to see me invest a lot of time into my Switch is when Smash Bros. Comes out. Like, I do want to get Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, whatever that game is called. I really want to get it on the Switch, but I think I might just get it on PS4. Because you can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Okay. You think you're gonna win this round? You're wrong. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. That was it. Box for an extra life and 1 Wampa fruit. Unacceptable. That was a horrible box. It's like I got a horrible opening in a box. What is this? Overwatch? Ha 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 ha. Speaking of Overwatch, I kind of need to talk about this because I haven't talked about it since I've seen it. So the new hero in Overwatch. I have to talk about this. So we have Winston talking gorilla. Okay, makes sense. We have Orisa, giant talking robot. We have Bastion, other talking robot. But now we have a hamster. We have a hamster in a mech suit. We have the G-Force, aka Hamtaro, in Overwatch. And I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Because I'm one of those people, I genuinely love the character designs in all the characters in Overwatch. I really do. They have probably one of the best character designs in most of the games that I've played. Quite some time. And again, I'm not saying that this hamster is a bad character design. I'm just saying it's a little weird. And again, this is coming from someone who's like nuts deep in Overwatch. And I genuinely love the game very, very much. I love the world, I love the characters, I love everything about it. But this is definitely the first time where there's just like, I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I don't hate the design of the character. I mean, it's cute. I don't know if that's what they were going for. But, I just, like, they couldn't just think of a cool new mech, so they wanted to use it. I think honestly what they were gonna do is like, oh, we're gonna put another girl in the game, and probably people would have gotten pissed. It's like, God, why does every new hero come out that you guys put out as a girl? Why can't you guys make a new guy? And I guess maybe they didn't have a good design for another guy character yet. Maybe, I don't know, but it's just it's weird to me. And again, I don't hate it. It's weird. I'm pretty sure once I see the actual character like in action, and I see him played and everything, I'll probably understand it a little more. But as of right now, interest level in this character, not very high. This is like the first time that there's been a character in Overwatch where I'm just like, not really feeling this one. Like, I'm genuinely not feeling the character, like, at all. But again, I just, like, I don't know too much about it. I don't know too much about it, so we'll see. I mean, clearly, I'm gonna have to have some kind of investment in this character, because I know at some point this character will have a Funko Pop. And since I've become unbelievably obsessed collecting the Overwatch Funko Pops, I'm gonna have to get it. So there's that. Speaking of Overwatch Funko Pops, they just showed off the next wave of Overwatch Pops. And oh, they made me very happy. I really like the way that this next wave coming out is gonna look. Cause yo, we got a giant. Well, it's not really a giant, but it's like a 6-inch Orisa, like Funko one coming out. I saw that and I'm like, oh, I love it. And she's gonna have 2 variants. She's gonna have one like her traditional one, and then she's gonna have an exclusive GameStop one that looks really cool too. And I'm like, oh my god, I love it. I love it. It looks so good. And I'm just like, I want it really bad. And there's Anna. Anna's one that they're bringing for this one. She's gonna have a variant too. Torbjorn is another one, which, you know me, I love Torbjorn. Torbjorn, ready to work. I'm excited for Torbjorn. You're also gonna fudge you, sir. Genji is the other one, and of course my favorite character, Hanzo. Hanzo is gonna. We're getting a Hanzo one this time, so I'm like, cool. So excited for Hanzo! Yay! I'm not excited for Hanzo at all. I was like, Hanzo is like he's not on Winston levels of hate for me, but he's pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. And again, it's not even honestly, it's not even the character Hanzo that I hate. It's the people who play him that I hate. I hate people who play Hanzo. Because the only reason why I hate on them, not because I think they're bad people, it's just because they don't have to try very hard to be good with Hanzo. That's what I hate about them. And then you got someone like me who is not very good at aiming, and I play someone like Widowmaker, and I'm lucky if I can stack maybe 3 headshots in one game. Well, I have this guy who just played the game the first time today, picks Hanzo and gets like 20 kills with like 15 of those kills being direct headshots. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like Hanzo. I don't like Hanzo. Not a fan. Not a big fan. But regardless, I'm excited for the new wave. I can't wait to get my hands on them. Hopefully, well, now that I've pretty much gotten to the point where I've collected all the ones that I've been wanting to get. The only because like right now I have like if it's just like the base variants of each character, I have them all. And like the only ones that I'm really missing at the moment, I'm missing one other Pharah. I'm missing. God dang it! I'm missing one. Who is it? Who was it? I'm missing the. I'm missing one color variant of McCree. The Cobalt Blue. Are you serious? I'm missing the. No, Siri. God damn it. Stupid phone. Anyways, those 2 words do not even sound the same. Anyway, yeah, and I'm missing like 2 divas, a Mei, and I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, I'm also missing that gold Soldier 76, which it is redonk how much people are asking for that one on eBay and stuff like that. Some people are asking up to like $400 for it. I'm like, no. If I game over, I'm done for the night. I have to work in the morning anyway, so if I game over, I'm done for the night. What's the point of the
Game over.
Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun. But I think that's gonna do it for tonight. This game! Ooh! Ooh! So, as for my first playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 2, what can I say about this game? Well, I'll tell you. So, what can I say about Crash Bandicoot 2? It controls a lot better than the first game, which is nice. You have new mobility, which I like. Certain areas and certain parts of the game do not feel as difficult as the first game, which is nice. But it definitely still has parts of that traditional Crash Bandicoot style that give it just that right amount, of difficulty, to the point where it's just like, it's not frustrating, and to the point where you don't want to stop playing, but it frustrates you to enough. It's like, you know what? I think I'm done for the day. I think that's where this led me to. Like, I'm not frustrated to the point where I don't want to play the game anymore, because I do. Much like I did with Crash 1, I definitely want to finish Crash 2. So, that is definitely something that I will have to do. But I think the next time I play this will be on the Xbox. I will probably play the Xbox version the next time I play this. So, the good news is, I will be able to get to where I'm at here on the PlayStation version, and I will just do that off camera, get to here on the Xbox version, and then we'll be good to go. But so that'll do it for tonight, guys. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. I probably won't be streaming again until maybe Saturday. I'll say maybe Saturday and possibly Sunday, possibly. But if I don't stream on Sunday, I will be streaming on, like I said, Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No. I will be streaming Saturday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Saturday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are the 3 days I will be streaming. So, mark it down. If you're in my Discord, that's when you'll know when I'll be streaming again, because I post it there. I will still post it on Twitter too, so if you follow me on Twitter, you can check that out, and we'll go from there. So, yeah. All right. Well, that'll do, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to laugh at my pain, like I was really hoping that you would. But anyways, have a great day or a great night, depending on wherever in this world you may be, and I'll see you beautiful folks in another stream. I'm going to check really quick to see if any of my other homies or compadres are streaming right now, and I will, if you guys want to continue to watch them, I'll send you guys over their way. Let's take a little gander here. Let's take a little goofy gander and see who's still alive right now. Does not look like anybody else is live, so I guess this is where I will bid you adieu for tonight, folks. So, as always, have a good one, dudes. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna go cry now. This game is frustrating. Bye, guys.